So today I'll be taking a look at a multi-ROM for the Sega Genesis or MegaDrive. And this one has 235 games in one. So that's quite a few games on one cartridge. So let's take a look. So here is a closer look at some of the artwork for the cartridge here. So on the top here it does say MegaDrive. So it is compatible with MegaDrive and the Sega Genesis. And it does have the notch there on the side. Then on the front here, we have some logos for various different games, such as Battletoads, Castlevania, and Golden Axe. So this will be my first time trying this out, and I'm not sure how great it works, but we're going to find out. So we'll pop this into my Sega Genesis and hit the power. Okay, so here's a look at the menu. Super Games 235 in one. And it looks like we have a preview of each game here on the left side of the screen. That's really neat. And then there's a sound effect each time you change a game there. It makes a little sound effect. And there's also some menu music. You can kind of hear that going on in the background there. Now one thing with that menu music is I wish I could turn it down somehow, but I don't believe there's an option to do that. So it looks like there's 8 games per page. And then we could probably scroll to the right to go to the next page, or scroll to the left to go to the previous page. So from what I found out online, it looks like all the games with the HK in front of them are hacked versions. So games 1 through 143 are all hacked. And games 144 through 235 are games with no hacks. And from what I've seen, I don't think there's any repeat games on this list. So I got this for right around 15 bucks on AliExpress. And I believe it does have a battery save as well. So for all the games that originally used the battery save feature, that should still work. All right, let's pick a game to play here. Let's do Batman Returns. Oops, what did I do? I pushed A. I guess A skips a bunch of pages at once. So A does not start the game. Let's try B. No, that skipped a bunch of pages too. All right, now let's try the start button instead of A. There we go. And it looks like there's really no loading times at all. As soon as you push that start button, the game begins. Batman Returns. So the old Batmans are definitely my favorite, the ones with Michael Keaton. And so far I do not see any issues, and this game is playing just like it should. Alright, let's see how we exit the game here. So I might have to just push reset on the console, but let's try A, B, and C and start. Nope, looks like I just have to reset the console there. So we'll go ahead and reset it here. And let's go ahead and try Spider-Man, the animated something here. So the start button. And the games load pretty quick. There really isn't any loading times. You just press start and it goes. That's a pretty cool tune. Now there's so many games on here. There's going to be a lot of games I've never even tried, and this is one of them actually. Okay, let's go ahead and test out the save feature. And from what I can see, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of games in the list that do use the battery save feature, but I believe Shining Force is one of those games. We'll just use my name. How about that? Let's go ahead and reset this. We shall go ahead and power cycle it. And we'll pull the game back up. And now I'll go ahead and speed this up just a little bit here. And it looks like the battery save did work because there I am, Cliff right there. So that's good. All right, let's give True Lies a try. I know it's a good movie, but a lot of times the movie games are not very good. Start. All right, here we go. New game. Okay, Harry. You gotta attach the modem to the computer upstairs and download the files. And how do I shoot? Looks like the B button. Oh. Ah. Okay. For goodness sake, Carrie, watch out for the taxpayers. Looks like I just shot someone innocent there. Ah, the controls are kind of weird to get used to because you can move in all directions. I don't believe it. You hit another civilian. Okay, looks like I'm killing all the wrong people here. So I'm not... Oh, shit, there's a lot of guys here. Now let's try the original Batman. And all these games load real fast. There doesn't seem to be any issues with the games loading. So this is a very cool game. And I actually own this game, the MegaDrive version that is. And what's really neat about this is it's got a very unique cartridge. So with the Sunsoft published games in Japan, a lot of them had a different style of cartridge than the standard MegaDrive cartridges. And I think these look really cool. So this seems similar to the NES version, except for the graphics look quite a bit better. And it looks like I can jump here and then keep pushing B, and he can just keep flying upwards. So apparently Batman can fly. So now I'm stuck up there though. Well, that's not good. Oh, there I am. Alright, let's try another game here. So we'll put the reset button. Well, that's not good. When I reset it, it's not going back to the menu. So it looks like maybe with some of the games, when you push the reset button, it might not take you back to the menu, and you might have to do a power cycle on the Sega. Let's try another game and see if that happens. We'll just test Golden Axe here real fast. Get the game to load. Now let's push the reset button. Well, that's working just like it should, so I'm not sure what happened there with Batman. I'm going to pull Batman back up and see if it does the same thing. Let's get the game started. And then I'll push reset. Alright, let's see what happens. Well, that time it worked. So it looks like there might be a glitch with this sometimes when you push the reset button. It may not take you back to the main menu, and you might have to do that power cycle. But that was the first time that did happen to me, though. Hopefully it doesn't happen too much. Let's give Mega Man a try now. I have fun playing the Mega Man games, but I personally never played them a lot as a kid. I do enjoy playing Mega Man, though. Alright, where do I go from here? Looks like this is a dead end. Oh, no, I can go that way. So you gotta time it right when he throws. Yeah, this guy's kind of hard to kill. There we go. Alright, let's give Sonic a try now. So let's try the reset button. Alright, that went to the menu, no problem that time. So let's try Sonic 2. And it should almost be the end here. There it is. Let's try another game out here. Let's try Rice Star. Thought that game was taking a minute to load there. Rice Star has some amazing graphics. It kind of reminds me of Astal on the Sega Saturn. Alright, let's try Last Action Hero. We'll see if that's as good as True Lies or worse. So we got some techno menu music, which doesn't really sound familiar with the movie anyway. There's the kid. I'm not sure who this guy is supposed to be here. Well, so far I'm not impressed with this game. Okay, I think I'm done with this game. Well, I guess I should give Cliffhanger a try since I'm trying all the other movie games. So not all the games are winners, but there's definitely quite a few on here that make it worth the 15 bucks. Yeah, so there's a tune match in the movie. I recognize that. Alright, I wonder if this can match up the beginning of the movie where they're trying to climb across and they drop. No, looks like it's going a different route here. Looks like I start off fighting the bad guys. So not quite following the movie storyline. At least not the beginning of it anyway. So graphic-wise, it looks pretty good. You can really recognize them here and here a little bit. Looks like I'm gonna have to make it across here. Oh, made it. But I'm curious what happens when he dies, so let's see. Well, that wasn't very dramatic. I don't know. This game seems okay, but let's try something else out. Alright, let's give Alien 3 a try. I seem to have an issue with picking nothing but movie games, huh? Alright, I believe I'm Ripley. She doesn't look very ripped here, though. Ah! Looks like I just one-upped the weapon here. Got the flamethrower now. Oh, shit. This game seems pretty good so far. Oh, shit. That's not good.
And now let's go ahead and check out Pulseman.
Pretty cool intro for this game. In fact, that might be one of the coolest Sega intros.
So oddly, the first time I ever played this game was on the Nintendo Wii. I think I purchased this on the Wii Shop channel for like $4 or $5 and found out it's a pretty decent game. And now let's move on to the next game, and that will be Gunstar Heroes.
And here's another great game for the Sega Genesis. Very fast-paced game with great graphics. Let's give Ghostbusters a try. And for those of you who haven't heard, there is a new hack out for this game, Ghostbusters Special Edition, which does include Winston and also Lewis as well. Which I'm not sure why they left him out of this game. It seems kind of messed up, huh? Oh, got some money. Oh, crap. Let's try that again. Oh, there's Slimer. So this is definitely another good game. Let's give something else to try here. Let's try some Double Dragon 3. Well, the graphics seem pretty good, but the gameplay seems a little slow. Like sluggish. I don't think that's anything to do with this cartridge, though. I think that's just how the game originally plays. I don't know, it seems like the original Double Dragon was quite a bit better than this one.
Okay, let's move on and find another game.
Number 106, Splatterhouse 3. All the characters are gigantic on the screen. I really like that. Kind of reminds me of China Warrior for the TurboGrafx 16.
So overall, this 235-in-1 game cartridge seems like a pretty good deal for only 15 bucks, but it does have some games you will probably never play, and as far as the hack games go, that might make some of the games too easy, but I still think there's plenty of fun games on this to mess around with that will provide plenty of entertainment. Okay, it's now time for me to go, but I will leave you with some pictures of the game list. If you liked this video, if you could hit that like button, and please subscribe. And have yourself a great day, and I'll see you next time.